Hey everyone, it's Monday night. Welcome, welcome. Everyone get on in here. It's time to make some yummy food in my kitchen. I'm super excited to be here tonight. I'm going to share with you a couple of my favorite Easter recipes that we always have to have for Easter, at our house anyway. Hi Kim. So hopefully that you guys will want to make them too for your Easter dinner or lunch. So I'm super excited to be here. My name is Renee. Holly and I, my sister Holly and I have this page together. It's called Holly and Renee Doing What We Love, and I cook and she does crafting, and we like to teach you all of our tips and tricks and things that make it easier for us in the kitchen, and share all of our inspiration and all the stuff that we've learned through our life and share with all of you. So hi everybody. Hi Karen. Super glad to see you all. Hi Belinda. You got me. You found me. I'm a little bit late today. I'm sorry. I've had a little bit of a Monday. So I sent out the text and I thought I was all ready to go. And then I remembered that I needed to whip some whipping cream. And then I couldn't find my whip attachment, so I had to use the paddle attachment. So it's just been a Monday, but that's okay. Hi Christine. Hi Ruth Ann. And when things like that happen, do you guys ever have that happen in your life? You're trying to hurry and you got to be somewhere and things don't always go the way you think that they're going to go, so then you get frustrated? Well, never get frustrated. Just take a deep breath and get through it, because in the end, it's all going to be okay. It's all going to work out and you don't need to worry about it. Hi, Jean. So welcome everyone. I'm so glad you're here. So we're going to do some deviled eggs. This is just the recipe I use. I know there's a million recipes out there and everybody has their favorite way to make them. Hi Nancy. Hey everyone. But I'm just going to share you how I do it. Mine is just a simple, straightforward recipe. And I already went ahead because I wanted to make 2 recipes tonight. So I already went ahead and cooked my eggs. So I got them all right here in these cute little egg plates. Okay, they're all cut in half. I got all the yolks right here in the bowl. And I like to use these for this. I just think they're super cute and super fun to put your deviled eggs in. Hi, Ashley. But then it's also a good place for when you're decorating like Easter eggs. You can just put the Easter eggs after they've been dyed. You can just put them in here to let them dry and they don't roll around. So I love these little things. But anyway, so I did go ahead and do that. And I got my eggs all boiled. I like to start from cold water, put some salt in there, put your eggs in, then you bring it up to a boil. You let it get to a really good rolling boil. Then you turn it off, set your timer for 12 minutes, stick a lid on it, and just let them be for like 12 minutes, and you'll have perfect eggs. So welcome everyone that's getting on. Hi Linda. Let's get to cooking. Let's get to cooking. So I do have my eggs down in here, okay, my egg yolks. So I'm just going to take a fork and just kind of mush them up. This is just what I do. And these might have even been a little bit undercooked, these eggs, but I think it's better if you know, having them a little undercooked than overcooked. So this is gonna be good. This will make a really creamy deviled egg. Like I said, I just keep mine super simple. Everyone has a million and one ways to make a deviled egg. So, okay, just gonna keep mushing this till they're all, I know some people run it through like a potato ricer, and you can do that too. Hi Julia, and hi Carrie, hi Susan, hey everyone, and Linda. So glad that you're all here. So I'm just kind of mushing these up in between this fork Like I said, you can use a potato ricer if you want to, or run them through a sieve. But this is generally all I do, is just get them all mushed up with a fork. Okay. All right. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, and I do have the links to these recipes in the description. I think they're in the description. So I did link the blog post to the deviled eggs and to the strawberry cream pie that we're gonna make. So you guys can make them if you want to. Hi Susan, hi Glenda, hey everyone. Okay, so here we go. I think that's good. I got my egg yolks all mixed up, ready to go, okay? So this is how I like to do mine. I like to take part mayonnaise and part Miracle Whip, okay? I like to mix the two together. I think it makes the perfect flavor for your deviled eggs. Not too Miracle Whippy. Hi Lisa Sturmer. Hi Jackie. And not too mayo-y. I just think it's the perfect combination. And I think, well, I wrote down all the measurements in the recipes, but I generally just, you know, just do it by eyeballing it, okay? And then if I need to add a little more, I can. So I think it's like 1/4 to 1/2 cup of mayo, and then the same for the Miracle Whip. They're gonna do equal parts, okay? So I'm just gonna do equal parts in here. About 1½ spoonfuls, just like a big tablespoon. I'm gonna leave them in here just for a minute in case I need them. And then you're just gonna take a teeny bit of mustard. Oh good, I'm so glad. I'm gonna take a teeny bit of mustard, not much, maybe like 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon if you like that. And then the other ingredient I'm gonna add is a little bit of pickle juice. I don't think you can see it in here. I just poured some out of my pickle jar. And I'm just gonna throw a little pickle juice in there. Probably a couple tablespoons to a tablespoon. And then we're just gonna mix this all together. And you guys, that's all I do for my deviled eggs. That's all I do when I'm making a sandwich, like an egg sandwich. That's what I do also. And mine always stays a little bit chunky, which I don't mind. I don't mind that at all, but you might. So if you want them super smooth, like I said, run them through a potato ricer or a sieve. Hi, Janie. Okay, this is tasting delicious. I want a little bit more pickles in there. And maybe just a titch more mustard. So this is where you're just gonna measure with your heart. And you put in as much or as little as you would like. And you can add some salt and pepper too. I don't ever think it needs it. That's just me. With the pickle juice and the Miracle Whip, it gives it enough, and the mayo, it gives it enough salty flavor for me. But if you want to add a little salt and pepper in here, by all means, go ahead. So there we go, just that quick. Just gonna give it a taste one more time. Perfect. My mom has been really good, you guys. She just keeps getting better and better. And then my dad is just about the same, but his infection's all gone. But we haven't got him to the point yet where we can bring him home, so he's still in Stonehenge, but they're both doing good. They both, spirits are high, and yeah, that kind of thing. So they're doing good. Okay, so there is our egg mixture. Hi, Tina. Hey, everyone. We're making some Easter recipes, so I'm done with this. So I'm gonna put these away. So all I do, equal parts of mayo and Miracle Whip. I think that's the wrong lid. Okay, perfect. and then a little bit of mustard and some pickle juice, and then you can add some peanut butter. You can add some peanut butter and jelly if you want to. Now, some salt and pepper if you want to. So, okay, we're gonna get this out of the way. All right. Okay, and then all I do, I know you can do them in a fancy, you can do them in a fancy pastry bag if you want to. But I just feel like it's easier just to fill them like this. I just take 2 spoons and just put some inside each egg white. Make a nice little mound on there. Less messy. You're just putting her in there, and I kind of like try to make it look a little pretty once I get it in there. But this is how I fill mine. Nothing fancy, but you can make them fancy if you want to. There's so many ways to make a deviled egg. But I mean, I'm not done. We're gonna add a little garnish to the top. But this is just a quick way to get them all filled up. And I know you can get those, I used to have one, I think it broke, one of those egg trays that has the lid. Those are so super nice to take your deviled eggs in. So, okay. Sometimes I get a little heavy-handed with the first ones, and then I gotta cut back a little bit. Ooh, I just love a deviled egg. All right. Okay. So there's one tray all stuffed. Now we'll hurry and do this one real quick, and then we'll finish them off with a little bit of garnish. And there's fancy glass trays for eggs. There's so many different little trays that you can serve deviled eggs on. It's fun. All right. Put this all in here. Okay. And like I said, I was a little too heavy-handed. I knew it after I started I was. So, 3 eggs aren't gonna get any, but that's okay. I will eat them, don't you worry, they will not go to waste. Okay, so there we got that done. So there we got our eggs filled, just like this, and don't they look cute in these little egg trays? And then we're just gonna do paprika. You know, we always gotta have paprika. Well, thank you. I'm just gonna stick a little bit in my hand because I like to just control where it's going. Okay, just want a little bit on each of the tops. Just like this. You don't have to be as precise as this, but I like it to stay on the yellow part of the egg versus it being everywhere. Okay. If you had it in a little salt and pepper shaker, maybe it would be a little better. I'm just gonna put a little paprika. On these, and then we're gonna finish them up with a few little chives on top. Gives them a little pop of color. And then nobody will notice that you didn't scoop them in all cute. But you can do that if you want to. I've done that on occasion. So I've taken the extra step and done that. And then I just cut up some chives. These are just little fresh chives. You could probably use dried also, but I think the fresh ones are prettier. As it's spring and everything's brand new. The grass is starting to get green. Well, you guys should see outside. It's been snowing here in Utah for like the last couple of hours. So my grass is covered with snow again, and we probably got, I don't know, 3 inches out there. So it's pretty unheard of. It hasn't snowed in April like this. I can't even remember, but that's okay. All right, these are looking so cute. I'll do a little close-up. I'm trying to just use the natural light, so if it's too dark, will somebody let me know and I'll turn a light on. But okay, you guys, there is my cute little deviled eggs for Easter that everybody will love, and they'll be gone in about 2 minutes. Hi, Christina. Hi, Francis. I need to look up and say hello to everybody. Todd had to go to the dentist, okay? So that's why he's not here yet. And then they had to pull a tooth, poor guy. And so they had to pull a tooth, so he had to go to the pharmacy to get some I think it's just an antibiotic to make sure there's no infection or anything like that. So when I talked to him last, he was still getting his antibiotic. So hopefully he'll get on before we're done, or he'll be home. Okay, so there we go. There's our cute little deviled eggs for Easter. Just stick some saran wrap on these, and they'll be ready to go. I always like to do these just the day of. You probably could do them the day before, but I think they're better just the day of. So here you go. Recipe number 1, you always got to have a deviled egg. Hi, Miss Holly. Okay, I'm going to just grab one out of here. We're going to taste test it. Holly's not here to try one. Solid hearts. Sorry, Miss Holly. Okay, here we go. Guys, this is a really simple, easy egg recipe, but it is so good. This is probably what we're having for dinner, is some deviled eggs. I know you do, Miss Holly. You need one of these, but they are so good. And so super easy. So anyways, that's our first thing that I wanted to share with you, was my deviled egg recipe. Make sure everyone eats the, oh shoot, the edge. I know, I can't see all of it. Hi, Julie. Perfect. I know, that's a perfect dinner, huh? Deviled eggs. So here's our little deviled eggs. And I'm just gonna set these aside somewhere so we can bring them back in a minute. And I'm going to grab all my stuff, and we are going to make some strawberry pie. And I did some of the steps before I got on because I didn't want it to take all night. So I'll just explain to you what I did and what's in the recipe. Okay, so the first thing I did was I just baked off a pie crust, okay? You guys, I made a mistake. This is another Monday thing. And I just went ahead and used some pie crusts from the store, but I don't think they're very good. And my pie plates are too big for them. So it didn't go all the way to the top, but it will be okay, right? It's just food. Everything will be okay, but I decided to be a little lazy today, and I didn't make my own pie crust, and I'm regretting it. But it's okay. We have a pie crust here. It should be all the way to the top. But anyways, this is just a little too big for this pie crust that I got at the store, but it's gonna be okay. You just bought strawberries, Christine? Yeah, you gotta make this. So you're gonna wanna bake a pie crust off. And this recipe will fill 2 pies, but I decided I would try some of these little miniature pie crusts. And look, I even got these a little brown, you guys. I can't take shortcuts and use stuff from the store because I ruin it. But they're still good. They're still flaky and they didn't burn completely. So we're gonna eat them. So I thought it would be fun to make one in a pie, and then we'll make some of them in these little individual pie shells, just like this, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. So the first thing that you need to do, and you need to do this a few hours before you're gonna make the pie, is you gotta make this Jell-O mixture. And what this is the 3.4 ounce box of strawberry Jell-O and a 3.4 ounce box of cooked, you have to have the vanilla cook pudding, not the instant pudding, but the one that you cook. And then you're gonna combine those two, the pudding mix and the strawberry mix, with 2 cups of water. You're gonna stir it, bring it to a boil. Once it's to a boil, you're just gonna put it in something, and then I just put some saran wrap over it because then the top doesn't get that nasty film that, you know, Jell-O gets sometimes. So just put the plastic wrap right on the Jell-O, just push it right down on the Jell-O, and then you're just gonna let this cool off and harden up, okay? So that's the first thing you're gonna do, and you gotta stick it in the fridge and let it cool off. And I probably did mine about 1:30, so it's been in the fridge about 4 hours, okay? It's perfectly cooled off and set up. So that's the first thing. You gotta cook your Jell-O and your pudding. And then we're just gonna stick it in this bowl right here, okay? And it smells so good. And it's so easy to make.
Oh, that comment I missed, she said, make sure everyone eats the eggs. I can't even talk to you.
Oh.
With how expensive they are.
Oh, I know. Eggs are expensive. I just bought some today to color with the kids, and I think I got 5 dozen. It was actually better than I thought it would be. It was 5 dozen, and I think it was like $8, you guys. So I didn't feel like that was too bad. Okay, now you're gonna wanna stick your Jell-O and pudding mixture in a bowl, and you're gonna wanna whisk it till it's nice and smooth, okay? You don't want it to be lumpy, so just mix that Jell-O and pudding till it's nice and smooth. Honey, you wanna grab me my Cool Whip over there? Mm-hmm. It's in the mixer. And then I didn't use a shortcut and do Cool Whip for this pie because this is my mom's recipe, and she always makes her own whipping cream, okay? So that's what took me a little bit longer, is I had to make my whipping cream. So say hi to him.
Oh, they don't want to see me.
There he is. Hey, hey. He's fine. You can't tell that he doesn't feel good, honey. Oh, he lost his tooth, so he's feeling bad. Okay. So now I whipped up in my mixer 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and a little bit of vanilla. And then I just whipped it up till it was nice and firm like that, okay? And then all you're gonna do, whoops, shoot, that just popped right out of there, is you're just going to stick this in with the Jell-O and pudding mixture. And you can just use Cool Whip if you want to. I just do this because this is what my mommy did. This is what we had. Okay, so just like that. And then we're just gonna start folding. That's like my new thing. We've been doing folding a lot. So we're just gonna fold the Cool Whip into the Jell-O mixture. And if you didn't want to make it creamy like I am, you could leave the Cool Whip out, and you could just do the pudding and the Jell-O mixture just for, you know, like a regular strawberry pie. But we like the creamy strawberry pies at our house. So, okay, so I'm just gonna mix till it's all incorporated. Okay. Looks delicious. Looks like Easter. I really want you guys to try this, this pie recipe. It's so good. It's good for any time. You don't just have to make it for Easter. But this was just something that my mom always did for Easter. So this pie screams Easter to me.
It's one of my favorites.
Hi, Amber. Okay, so there we go. We got it all incorporated. So now we got a nice consistency here. And because we whipped the Jell-O in the pudding, it's not chunky. It's not, because sometimes if you don't do that, you'll see little chunky bits of Jell-O in there. But anyways, that's what we got going. And then you got to have your strawberries, okay? So we're just going to slice some strawberries up in here. And I'm going to leave a few to decorate with. But, you know, I don't like to do too little of strawberries. I just generally cut them in half and then just slice this. I know, this pie is so good and so easy to make. All right. My mom got this recipe from somewhere. I mean, we've been having this since I was a little girl. So, is Easter the word for April? Holly, what is the word? What is the word? Okay. So I'm just gonna, I think it calls for like, I don't know, 1.5 cups to 2 cups. Doesn't really matter. Put as many strawberries in as you would like. So just follow the instructions for the pudding and the whipped cream part, and then measure with your heart the strawberries. So I'm probably going to put all of these in except for a few so I can decorate the top. But that's it. So, and this was just, I think this might be, I'm not sure. I have another thing of them. Honey, see how much that strawberries weighed. I don't know if it was, it's just right there on the counter. See if it was a pound.
2 pounds?
But
16 ounce. 1
yeah,
pound.
1 pound of strawberries. So whatever you want to put in there.
Holly says we could do spring.
Okay, spring. Hashtag spring.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we got the strawberries. I'm going to save a few so I can make some pretty designs on the top. And then the last thing that we do that you don't have to do is we add bananas. So this is just a Carol thing. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to. But the bananas taste so good in here. Mm-hmm. So you're just going to slice up your bananas. Just like this. You make this pie, everybody will love it. And it looks like $1,000,000, and it wasn't that hard. That is my MO. So.
And it's super good.
Yeah, this pie is so good. Okay. I'm probably just going to do 1.5 of this banana. So I think, well, oh heck. We'll just do that, and then I'll eat a little bit. Because these bananas are perfectly ripe. Hi, Joanne.
Annette from North Carolina.
Hi, Annette. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to fold in our fruit. And then this is ready to go in your pie shell. And then you can just keep it in the fridge until you're ready to go. So I'm just going to try to get these distributed pretty good throughout all of this delicious mixture. All right. Okay. And there you go. There's your filling. Super simple, super easy, and it makes a delicious strawberry pie. And you're just going to take your pie shell and you're going to just fill it up. I like to kind of make it I don't like to make it flat. I like it to have a little bit of height to it a little bit. So I'm going to put a little bit more in here. This is a big pie shell. So this, I may have just put the whole thing in this pie shell, in this pie thing, if it would have like gone to the top. But this is pretty good. So it's either going to make one really nice big one, or if you just have those silver pie plates, or if you buy the pie dough at the store that already has the pie plate, it'll do 2 of them. So here is the strawberry pie. Super delicious. And then we're just going to do a little bit decoration right in the middle. I think I'll just like put a little one in the middle like that.
Hey, Darren says looks yummy.
Yeah. And then we're just going to kind of make a flower in the middle of this. And I may want to make that middle one just a little bit bigger. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, because you can't even see it. So let's do this. Whoops. Slippery fingers. And then I'm just going to take it. I'm going to cut them in 4ths, and I'm just going to stick them in between like this, if I can hang on to them. And it makes a pretty little flower on the top. Kind of, I think, let me see.
Christine said, if you make it the day before, does it stay good?
Yes, it will. Don't put the, if you're gonna make it the day before, don't put bananas in it. If you're not gonna make it the day before, then and make it the day off, go ahead and put the bananas in it. But the bananas will go warm or go brown. So if you want to make it for the day before, don't put the bananas in it. Or what you can do is make all the mixture with the strawberries, keep it in the fridge, and then right before you serve it, throw the bananas in it and put it in your pie shell. So there we go. There's our cute little strawberry pie with the strawberry flower on it. Okay, so that's super simple and delicious. And then I just wanted to, I'm going to grab a spoon. And we're just going to fill up these little tart shells too. Don't be like me and overcook them, okay? But they're still flaky and they're still good. I ate one just to make sure. Because I was like, oh, do I just throw them away or are they okay? So then we're just going to throw some of this in these tart shells, and we're just going to make some individual ones, okay? And then everyone can just pick them up. They can just pick them up and just eat them, just like a little dessert hors d'oeuvre. So
when I can feel my mouth.
Yeah. Oh, his mouth is still numb.
Karen said it looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Robin said, I'm back. That looks
Yay.
yummy, Renee.
Thank you. Just making some little individual strawberry pies. You can buy the little pie crust like this at the store. That's why I decided to go ahead and do it. But I'm just going to fill these up, and then we're going to throw a little strawberry on them too. Or you could just take a little whipping cream and just do a little squirt of whipping cream on there. But I don't think it needs more whipping cream. You could for sure add it if you want to, but
you know me.
I don't think you need to. So, there we go. Cute little individual pies.
Patricia said, I wanted 2 and 1 belt. Wanted 2 and 1 belt, I don't know. I wanted 2 and 1 belt.
I'm not sure. Maybe
try it again, Patricia. Yeah, Try it again, please.
Okay, I got a little bit left. You can scrape that out. But I got these all filled up. So now I'm just going to put a little slice of strawberry on each of them.
It's a little slice of heaven.
Mm-hmm. It's like delicious strawberry flavored pillow. So we're just going to put a little piece of strawberry on each one of them. You could do whipped cream if you wanted. Make them look a little more fancy. Just like that. All right. A couple more and we'll be done. And then we'll get all of our stuff out and I'll show you everything. Honey, can they still see good?
I think
It's
so.
like, is it light enough? I was worried about that. I should like take you off the thing now and let you see the snow out in my backyard. So I'm just gonna take the rest of this little bit right here and kind of put it around this pie. Fill it in a little bit. All right, and then I'll show you everything again. So these are just two things that we like to eat for Easter. So there's our little individual pies, just like that. Cute. So those are super cute. You could just set them out. Then you don't have to worry about cutting a pie.
Light's good.
Everything is right here contained and you can just eat it. Put some little napkins by it so they can have a little napkin. And then here is our pie. It's going to be so, so delicious. Just keep them in the fridge till you're ready to eat them and
That's my dinner.
Cut it up. Yeah, deviled eggs and pie. That's what we're having for dinner. Is deviled eggs and pie. Okay.
Christine made your stew. Your beef
Oh,
stew.
you did? I hope you liked it. I hope you loved it. Okay, so there's the pie. And then, yes.
Teresa would like to know if you can put it in a graham cracker crust.
You can. You can. I think it's a little too sweet for me. With the graham cracker crust, because it's a sweeter pie, I like a little bit of that saltiness from the crust. It just, I don't know, it just makes it super good. But you can put it in a graham cracker crust for sure if you want to. But I just like the saltiness of the pie crust with the sweetness of the pie filling. Just makes it super, super good. So, but anyway, here is our 2 Easter recipes. Easter got here super quick this year, and so I didn't get too many recipes. I didn't get to show you too many, but these 2 are on the blog. I also posted a new blog today because these are already on the blog. I posted a new blog that would be fun for Easter also. It's my key lime pie recipe. And I will share that link tomorrow with you so that you, if you want to make the key lime pie, you can. It'll be super, super yummy. I know you'll love it. And anyways, yeah, that's what I got for you.
Oh.
And what?
Patricia said she was trying to send a message to her son.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Well, you know.
They want to see your snow.
They want to see the snow. Okay.
Can you do the lemon bars again? Joanne would like to do.
Yes, I can do the lemon bars again. You guys would like to see the snow we got? Okay, it's going to get a little bit. I'm going to have to take you off the stand. So I'm coming around to take you off the stand so I can go show you the snow. Let's see. Okay. See, hi. I hope you guys have like a wonderful Easter. I hope that we can all remember why we celebrate Easter. He is the reason for the Easter season. So, okay, are you ready? Honey, how much? Oh, you got to see. Look, it's like piled up on my door. Okay, let me see. There we go.
We're about 4 inches right now. There's some on the
There we go.
See
You guys see? I know I wanted to show them the door, like where my door is right here. You can see how high do you think that is, honey?
You got at least 4 inches.
Yeah, at least 4 inches. What?
Well, it just blew up there. That's why it's deep
Oh.
right there.
Oh, well, I know that, but I just wanted to show them. And here's my outside chair. It's all covered in snow. Dang it. I didn't think, it was going to snow. Anyway, so there is my outside chair. But anyways, here's my backyard. Woo. It's getting kind of fuzzy. It's still snowing. I don't know if you can tell. But here is my backyard. All covered in about 4 inches of snow. It's still snowing. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. But I thought I would just share that with you. But you guys, can you believe that? There's our little Gavin smoker, our barbecue, and our old barbecue down there that doesn't work anymore.
It works.
Oh, Todd says it does work. I know, it is beautiful, huh? But there we go. There's our snow. And down here in southern Utah, we didn't get as much as like in northern Utah, like Salt Lake and stuff. They got 10 to 12 plus inches in the valleys, and then up in the mountains, they said it could get like 4 feet of snow. So the skiers will be happy. They'll get to ski longer. But anyway, here it is. This is the loveliness we have going on at our house. So let me switch it back while we go inside, because I'm cold and I only have flip-flops on. You didn't even have to get your snow shovel out this year? Oh my goodness, we have had to get the snow shovels out like crazy this year. So anyway, I love you guys. I was super excited to share these recipes with you tonight. Careful, honey. Here we go.
80 degrees tomorrow in Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, wow. So there's a little close-up of our strawberry pie and our little strawberry mini pies, and then our deviled eggs. So anyway, I hope you all have a great Easter. And then there's all my dishes that I need to put away.
Show me.
And anyway, I hope you all have an awesome Easter. Holly will be on Wednesday to do something fun, I'm sure. I know it is supposed to be April showers, not snow. I know, you guys, it's crazy. But it's supposed to warm up after this, it's supposed to be by next weekend, it could be up in the 70s, so we'll hope. But anyway, I love you all. I'll talk to you on Wednesday when I see you all on Holly's Live. And this is Renee doing what I love. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.